So I cut briskets into strips
Yeah.
to do like big, with the grain burn-ins.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna infuse bourbon into them after they're cooked. See how
solid.
I don't know. It's a Bushmills function I gotta do.
It'll be good.
So anyway, this is number one. Change the
Uh-huh.
smokestack and stuff. And this is the one that I got from John Miller. Well, I got it from the people that took over his building.
Really?
But this is the first one at the trailer, though.
The one that used to be up the street.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
This was the main smoker.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is the first one, also known as number one.
Nice.
By the way.
Yeah, I've been a few times to y'all's place when you were down up the street there by the Fiesta.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And that's the second one I built. I built this one while we were at the trailer, too.
Yeah.
It's pretty much a new and improved version of that one. It's got a 3-inch air gap in the firebox for insulation. Made the hinges, different smoke box.
This is basically like a propane tank or whatever.
It's a 500-gallon propane tank.
500 gallon?
Like I
Nice.
said, they start with quarter-inch.
It's all defired and ready to fire tomorrow morning.
I have
Sweet.
an original New Braunfels smoker they used to make down here.
Oh, yeah?
That's the quarter-inch steel.
Yeah.
It's a 26-inch size, but it's 4 foot on the.
Oh, nice.
And it's got a 3-foot box with the grill, so I can.
Cool.
Both.
I got the
But
exact same one.
Yeah.
It's amazing that I can get the flue at 2 1/4 like that and open it that much and it's 275 and that much and it's 300.
Oh, man. I tell you, on this one, this thing is so sensitive that the difference between, like, right here might be, like, 290, and right there might go up to 315.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like you just.
That's the way mine is too. I can barely open mine,
And I mean, it's
And the
crazy how
controls
sensitive this thing is.
It really is hard, and the reason I go up higher is I want to do like my chickens and stuff at a higher temperature just so they bake, because I don't want so much bark
crispy
on
skin.
Yeah, they won't be crispy, but they won't be too deep. But then I'll go 2 1/4 with a brisket for 14, maybe 15 hours.
Oh, we crank these things at like 320.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, I go a little slow for 14 or 15 hours, and then I actually cut the lifter off, pull off the lean, and then put the lifter back on for another 2 hours.
Well, KC style.
Yeah, and then that way the lean's really juicy.
Yeah.
And then
See,
the
that's the
lifter
problem
cooks
with
down a
briskets.
little more.
Like, man, flat gets so dry while you're waiting.
Exactly.
That's
It's
why
just
I
like,
cut it
oh
off.
man.
Well, you said you worked at Coulter's, and that's what they did up there at Coulter's. Yeah.
I did.
Lop that point off.
I did at Coulter's like that, and we would slice those off, and then store the briskets, and then go back into the warmers, and then go back and cook for another 2 hours the lifters, and then we cut the bark off the lifters, and really just we chop those, and that's what I said. After having yours today, man, it was so good. But that's all they did at Coulter's was they would chop the lifters and pull the bark off, and then whenever we would cut fat and put it into the bucket, they make us go back and they make us pick the strings of meat out of the fat.
Come on.
Seriously, that's how cheap they were. Pull the strings of the meat out of the fat so you can get another 2 or 3 pounds and chop that up and sell it. How corporate, man. How corporate.